what's happening. So as you know, well, people who follow me know, I don't think too much about Pat McAfee, and it ain't because he had some choice words for Stephen A. Smith, because I don't like bucking or shuffling bucking Stephen A. Smith either. Aside from a couple of things he says, I can't stand his shuffling behind. But Pat McAfee gets on my nerves. He's annoying. He's only blowing up because he's got Aaron Rodgers who slurps and cries like a baby too. So it works black and white. One of my favorite athletes ever, one of my favorite quarterbacks ever, the cool, the one and only Joe Montana, happened to be on McAfee's show. And he was asked a good question. He said, how'd you feel to back up Steve Young? And he said, I wasn't going to be Steve Young's backup. And my reaction is, right on. See, Joe Montana's one of the coolest athletes in any sports I've ever seen. Everybody knows about the 4-0 Super Bowl record, the perfection with touchdowns, the toughness, just the swag, the whole thing. As I go back when he won that against for Notre Dame against Houston, the Cotton Bowl back in '79, I remember he was in chicken noodle soup when he was sick, won that game. The catch to Dwight Clark, that pass, just always clutch. Just clutch. Just like he's just, you look up the word clutch, he's one of the faces you see. Well, let me get to this story. He got asked a series of questions. He's like, I ain't teaching him nothing. I still feel I should. He said, let's look at our salaries. And I applauded him. He got done dirty about Walsh and Frisco. That man should have retired a 49er. That man was 3 times the quarterback Steve Young was. Look, Steve Young was mobile and he could move, and he finally learned how to actually play quarterback because after he went to the USFL, because he stunk it up with Tampa Bay. I tell that to anybody. Nobody had to give Doug Williams a hard time for being a black college football player quarterback, but Doug was far more advanced than Steve Young's whack behind was. Steve Young comes in with Jerry Rice. John Taylor comes in with a squad. Had squad with him. Took him a minute. He won that Super Bowl against the Chargers, but Joe Montana was a beast. But I like Joe Montana's honesty. Like, I ain't teaching him nothing. I ain't want to be his backup. And I like that. That's the kind of moxie and attitude you're supposed to have. Why should the guy who's always a made man and established got to come play second fiddle for a dude who, but you see, Steve Young, this is where in white on white world, this is a trip because Steve Young was privileged. His great grandfather was Brigham Young. So it comes with how this goes. There's even white layers to this that if you ain't quite that white, there's another layer of white. This is a whole nother, but I like Joe Montana's answer. I appreciate hearing him say that. He telling it 100. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and share if you like them on. Peace.